Morning, everyone. How are y'all on this beautiful, cold Christmas Eve? Sorry, it took a couple minutes to get back to the phone. I had to go and get the morning beverage. All right, who we got in here? We got Sean, and we have Red Road Homestead. Miss Lena, how are you this morning? Mr. Carlos, how are you? What's happening? We are having coffee talk. Huh? Oh, it's freezing. Yeah, it's cold. Very, very cold. I haven't really seen very much except for a couple low bay limbs in the front yard. I haven't really seen a lot of damage. Um, I think the outside thing that goes around, or I mean the little thing that goes around the bathtub, the shower wall that I had sitting over on the side. I think it flipped over and hit the cord, so we lost. I think it unplugged that. Other than that, it didn't really do much over here that I've noticed yet. Now, I haven't looked in the back. I would like to, but I just completely froze walking over to the other trailer to get coffee for this morning. Well, not coffee. I'm cheating. I'm drinking Coke, but it's in a coffee cup, so it ought to count. All right, there we go. What is this? That stupid cat come over here just to get up on top of the trailer. Yeah, I'm not sure about any property damage yet, but well, the tarp's held in. The tarps I have on top of the trailers, they held in. Merry Christmas, Miss Sandy. How are you? Waiting on your water to boil. I cheated. I put Coke in my coffee cup this morning. That got crazy last night. The wind and the rain and the lightning and thunder and reminded me of Oklahoma right before you needed to head to the storm cellar. Now I know why everybody's got storm cellars up here. Hey, little man, what's up? You want to say hi? Say hi. Hello. No, you're not licking me. Say hi. Say, how come the dogs never look at the TV screen? You see yourself on camera? Yes, thunder and lightning is awesome. You don't look at yourself. You can't see yourself on there. I think there's videos everywhere of dogs and cats looking at screens and barking at themselves and everything, but I can't get mine to look at the screen. Oh wow. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, the dogs are kind of like our kids. Quite annoying kids, but our kids nevertheless. Ain't that right? You thought it was gonna blow your cabin over? Yeah, our our trailers were uh rocking from force of the outside. Hey, look, I know them too. Right. Well, I would look for a puppy and find one like we did. We weren't really looking for a dog when we grabbed a little one. But we found a puppy that was in um not nice situation and needed saving. It wasn't a matter of being at a dog pound or something. It was just in a bad situation and needed saving. It was also the runt. And um, although the puppies will wear you out, they drive you nuts. You seem to grow a closer bond with them. So yeah, yeah, we were up pretty much all night. As a matter of fact, that's why I was kind of late running in. I started to stream at 9 o'clock like it was supposed to, but I still had to run next door, grab something to drink, and everything else. I had literally just gotten up. Hey, Charles. Well, if you find it that boring, don't watch it. So it kind of fits together. Right, right. Why you always want to wrestle when I'm on the phone there? But yeah, you get you a little one that needs a new home and raise it up from a puppy. It will drive you nuts when make you want to make you want to get rid of them and just bear with it and keep going and you grow a really cool bond with them. That little guy, Selena picked up in Oklahoma. I was against it. I really didn't like the idea too much, and I didn't like him at first. I didn't like him at first at all. He drove me nuts. He wouldn't quit getting into everything, and just I was perfectly satisfied with our big dog, Judy, and the dog is supposed to be hers. But just like Judy, I fell in love with him, and we get along great now, and he's pretty much my dog. He doesn't really have a whole lot to do with Selena, not as much as he does with me. So yeah, he ended up mine. Judy is the same way. I'm sorry to hear that, but we're all we stay at home about as much as possible. We go into town whenever we need to, but oh, yeah, oh, well, we got ours after it was already winged off. Uh, um, yes, most definitely. Can you stop, little man? What do you want? So, yeah, ours was already winged off, so I didn't get to hand feed them. Although I'm looking forward to the critters that we have that we're gonna get for the homestead, like the chickens, and I plan on getting some geese. Those are my favorite to hand raise. Uh, they have very unique personalities, very very unique. So we'll get to hand raise them, and if y'all stay tuned, you'll get to through the spring and summer, you'll get a chance to see how that interaction goes. I think Sean had a Christmas story this morning, didn't it? I think he was going to talk about the true meaning of Christmas, or we were going to talk about it. Where is that coming from? Oh, see the gap I have at the top of the door is shining that much light on my forehead. It looks like I got a bandage across the top of my forehead. I guess I might set up like this. There, that's better. Anyway, so I'm gonna do this. Selena's watching somebody. Are those cherries? I don't know what they're doing. Preserving cherries or something. A lot of sugar. What is she doing? Oh, is that Japanese cooking show again? Um, ain't no telling. You just cut the cherries open and pour sugar in it. That's not gonna. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, if anybody would like to come up and chit chat, you're more than welcome to. You must show yourself. No, not show yourself. You must show your face backstage. You can, you can, you can block your camera afterwards all you want to, but you must show your face. I got some really strange and unusual trolls in this community. For those of you that come from an outside community, tread careful. The trolls are weird as could be here. You don't have a Christmas story this morning. Well, Charles, see you later, buddy. Sorry it wasn't a Ringling Brothers actor or something like that, but hey, what's the old saying? You get what you pay for. You didn't pay for nothing, so don't gripe. You have a coffee story. Okay, well, tell us your coffee story. Merry Christmas to you too, Rebecca. I'm all for listening to a story. No, that sound does not mean you're getting any of this. Crazy dog. That's people food. There. I think his eyes are messed up. You know that? Look at this. I broke off a little piece of that and held it out like that. He's sniffing in my hand trying to find it. I think his eyes are messed up. That may be why he's not looking at the screen or anything. I'm not Lisa. How are you? So if you're not Lisa, then who are you? Like you haven't been asked that 100 times by now. Chew it up, I'm not. Jeez, almighty. You can't. Here. You want another piece? Go on. Mm-hmm. It's really cold here this morning. Very, very cold. We got Sean's got his coffee on. I cheated. I just poured Coke in my cup, make it look like coffee, and then turn around and told you. That didn't sound like it was very effective, did it? Voodoo Ninja, how are you this morning? Haven't seen you around in a while. Tommy, is that where you want to be when Jesus comes? Yes. I would love to be out here in the beautiful state of where am I at? Oh yeah, Texas. Or
He's doing that stupid stuttering thing.
huh?
That stutter?
Hey, look, man, I stutter. Don't start uh judging my defaults. I've always stuttered. I mean, I can't help it.
Mm. Well, good morning.
Huh?
So good morning.
Good morning.
What do you go?
I said the Texas thing for Miss Lena. She every time we're talking about something, I would say Tennessee or Texas, and Lena would slap me and say Tennessee, Tennessee. We're talking about something.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, cool.
That's not the price. Wow, 9,980 something or another, but they're not dollars. What is it in Japanese? Why would a bottle of shampoo cost 9,980 something,
Won.
whatever it is? What is it?
I think Japan is won.
Wands?
Won or yen, yeah.
Well, if it costs 9,000 something, oh, they have the quarter thing for the buggies too.
It's yen.
Huh?
The yen. The Japanese yen.
Yet 9,980, and that means there's not very much value in a yet, huh?
Like the exchange rate is like $100 to 10,000 yen. So they like consider it like pennies. Like instead of them counting dollars, they count pennies.
Yeah, but 9,000 pennies. I mean, come on, that's still a little high for a bottle of shampoo.
9,000 pennies would be $9.
That's
So
100
just
pennies.
the
Is
last
a dollar.
two decimal places.
Wait a minute, 100 pennies is a dollar.
Mm-hmm. Because 1 cent is 1/100th of a dollar. So you
Right.
change it up 2 decimal
Yeah.
places.
That's not going to be. That's not going to be $9,000. That mean $1,000. 1,000 yen would be, or 1,000 pennies would be a dollar. It can't be $9,000 or $9.
I just did Google it and it told me it was yen.
Huh. Well.
How do I show you this?
Yeah. $9 is high price any which way, but your math is, dude. I do good at math. I might not be able to figure out a lot of other things, but 9,000.
Yeah. She ended up with won and I ended up with yen, and now I've got a creature walking around my table. Go, boo, boo, boo. So, yay! How much is $100 in yen? Weird, huh?
Yeah.
I got one for you. How much is $100 in Iraqi dinar?
You have no earthly idea.
It used to be 1,300 to 1. It was 1,300 dinar to $1. I don't know what it is now. It's been like decades since I've checked.
Wow.
And I don't have room for this bloody phone thingy.
The tripod?
Yeah, it's like too big. That shitty tripod. Good figure.
Go get you one of those. Go get you one of those little plunger things. They're about this long. They got little suction cups, about 6 of them on each side. You stick your phone to one side of it, stick the other side to your desk, and you can put it at whatever angle you want.
Yeah. There we go. Meow. Did you hear him? He's like yelling at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so hold on.
I've used both currencies. I've never used any other currency but American. But I've never been overseas. I've been down in New Mexico, so I guess that counts as. But they take American dollar bills where we went.
I'm fishing. You ever go catfishing, Tommy?
Do what?
You ever go catfishing?
Have I ever went catfishing? Yes, bunches of times. I've done that kind of catfishing too.
Get it, Toby, get it.
Huh?
Oh, got him. Ah. I caught one. Where's the other one? Oh. What are you doing?
Sitting here talking on this device you call a phone.
Ah, legit.
Kind of. Hey, I got a notification saying that I was almost over my my minutes allotted for StreamYard.
For StreamYard, there's a
Yeah.
limit.
Yeah, you have a limit. So I can't do these all the time like this. Unless I buy the bigger package, which is like $20 a month. But if I buy that, it opens up it lets me change this. You see where it says powered by StreamYards up in the top right hand side? It lets me change that and put my own logo. It lets me it gives me unlimited time and everything else, but I don't think it's worth $20.
Is it 20 a month?
Yeah.
Ooh. That'll add up after a while, but that's not that bad. Yeah. Well, is that the only thing it does is get rid of their logo and give you additional thing?
No, hold on. Let's see. Oh well, I can't tell on here. Anyway, no, it's got a whole list of different things that you can do with it, and I think it also gives you the ability to put other screens up and put like the two of us would shift over to one side of the screen and be a lot smaller, and then it would give up a big spot on the screen to put something like from oh something from the internet or something, video or playing, like I could go through and probably play the old videos or something through there and you could see them too or something.
So you could throw up a video on the screen like from 2018 and we could provide commentary on top of it as you play it? What you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that would
actually be worth the $20 a month. Where'd you go? Well, I guess that means it's time for a break, ladies and gentlemen. Our host left. So here, watch me catch a fish.
I kicked myself off again.
Yeah, now I can't hear you. You're all staticky.
Why?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
You like disappeared and then you came back.
Well, somebody just tried to jump in, but when I went over there, it disappeared. But hang him already.
It's chilly because the heater was on. I put it
Wait a minute. Anyway, yeah, it'd be nice to do. I just I know it ain't but 20. I just don't want to add the extra bill on yet. I can't do it any which way. My bank account's screwed up.
Nope. I caught a tiger. Oh.
You did.
Yeah, he let it go though.
Uh-oh.
Come on. A squish won't play like Toby will. He gets lazy. Come on. But occasionally I can get him to play.
To be able to deal with her wickedness. What are y'all talking about? Who killed their children and 4 ex-husbands?
Yeah, I missed that. What's going on in the world?
I have no earthly idea what they're talking about.
Ooh, enlighten us. What's going
Kill
on?
their own children, let alone 4 ex-husbands. Huh? Why
Somebody
did the
got
law
shot.
enforcement look for? Why didn't the law enforcement look for those children? I have no earthly idea what this chat room is talking about.
Oh, but I caught a Toby.
Ask Toby, maybe he caught on. I missed the whole thing.
Did you go murder like 4 children and an ex-husband?
Chad, Daybell, and Lori Vallow. I have no idea.
No earthly idea who they are. Get it, Squish, get it. Yeah.
It's a real murder case. Oh.
I see.
Okay.
I knew a murderer. I
guess it's a murder case where some lady done killed 4 ex-husbands and I guess her children or something.
Ooh. Man, that's a cold-hearted woman right there. Try to
Killed her brother. Killed her brother and shoot him up.
Like how'd you kill him?
That's what I said. Shut him up. Oh, sorry, not shoot him up. Shut him up.
It's a real murder case, Tommy, in Idaho.
It's something that Lena and I watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look it up on my computer. Hold on.
I have a strange feeling that Lena and I'm Not Lisa know each other very well.
Lisa? Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe she can shed some light on who's not Lisa, or who not Lisa is, or oh crap, never mind. I just confused myself again.
Lori Vallow. Let's go look up old Lori.
Yes, we do, Tommy. I'm OG.
Dang.
Well, it's not Lisa. Exactly. Rodney says, well, it's not Lisa. I got it. Hey, wait a minute. Lisa or not Lisa or whatever. Could you clarify the OG part? Because that kind of looks like you're talking about like OG Digger. You're not talking about Digger, are you? I know I'm picking at him. I know it's original gangsta. Original, I don't know what would they. Oh, I know. I'm Not Lisa's been here since the beginning too. And we still call her I'm Not Lisa. Don't know what to call her.
Whoa. So this crazy lady flew to Hawaii and abandoned her kids too. That's like a whole case, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like
I didn't, man.
But she kind of looks like the person that would like have her kids killed and then fly to Hawaii. I'm just saying, if we're gonna stereotype random people.
have her kids or children and fly to Hawaii.
Yeah, she was arrested in Kauai for deserting her kids. Kauai is like the northernmost island in Hawaii or something.
Wait a minute. She wasn't arrested for killing 4 ex-husbands?
Not originally, not from what I just read, but it seems like there's a lot more to it. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not like a little case like, oh, I just chopped up a body. Like there seems to be a lot more than just one person involved. Yeah, they originally said that the kids were playing in Arizona or something, wasn't it? I'm not that familiar with the case, Lena, so don't quote me on it. But yeah, craziness.
Oh, wow.
Don't murder people. Just don't murder people. It's that simple. Love your neighbor. Don't chop them up.
And in the end times, their hearts will wax over, harden over.
I think it takes a special kind of evil to kill a kid. Like it really does.
What do you mean? Like the evil that the devil produces? Yeah, it's a special kind of evil.
Yeah. I mean, you've got to be a special kind of darkness, dude. To I just don't get it. Like it doesn't compute in my head why you would do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
that's insane. The kids survived, right?
no. Chop.
But they were already dead and lied about the children's whereabouts.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Dismembered the kids?
Yeah. This
That
lady's new
is-
husband was a part of it. He sounds like a real winner, huh?
And her new husband's fire pit burned?
Like, dude.
Wow.
I knew a guy that chopped up a body though. And the strange thing about it is he was like the last person you would ever think would do it. You know, but he got strung out on meth, and I guess she took his dope and he choked her to death and then freaked out, didn't know what to do, and he chopped her up. Yeah. It's the craziest story of my life. One of them.
Mm.
Meth is bad, kids. Don't smoke it.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, literally, we used to call this dude Smiles because every time you saw him, he had this big smile from like ear to ear. Christopher Marcus Brown. Look him up. I was in treatment with the dude. And yeah, one day somebody comes in the group and they're like, dude, you're not going to believe it. Chris got arrested. I'm like, for what? For murder. What? No.
You know a Christopher Marcus Brown.
I know Christopher Marcus Brown, yeah.
No, I know one.
Did he live in California? Was he a Marine?
No.
Oh, different one then.
No, but I know one that lives in Louisiana and he's family.
That's a trip. That's a trip right there.
I don't know about the Marcus part. I think, yeah, Christopher Brown. I think his middle name. I don't think it's Marcus, but I think it does start with an M. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Like his mugshot makes him look like mean, dude, but he wasn't mean. He was like a really nice guy.
Hmm.
Yeah, so he got convicted of second-degree murder of Jamie Harmer, was her name. And yeah, it's just a tragic story, man. It's one of those, like, if you never picked up again, you'd still be here with us. But he went out, relapsed, got a girlfriend, was, you know, doing crazy things on the streets, and that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really a shame what that dope has done to people. It's just completely insane.
Yeah.
I think what we have what, Hitler to thank for that?
I forget what they called it, but yeah, German soldiers were given a form of like pharmaceutical grade methamphetamine to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And from a tactical standpoint, that makes sense why you would do that, but it's a bad idea because anything you develop in the military eventually gets released into the civilian sector, and now we have Christopher Brown. It's never good enough. You ever notice, like, whenever like a chemist comes up with a compound, it never just stays at that compound. It like evolves over time until it's like something crazy.
But yet everything that you could ever possibly want is all grown naturally.
Yeah. There's
plants there's plants that have a similar, not the same, but a similar effect. I forgot what they're called, but there's one that has it gives you the what is that? It gives you the energy, and it's a natural. I don't know, but anyway, nature gives you everything. Why in the world do they want to go to messing around with people? All these chemicals you put in that they put in this stuff you're putting in your body, and it's just it's no, not kratom. Kratom ain't that. Rodney's thinking that kratom is not the equivalent of dope. Thank you.
Come on, creature.
Selena likes them kratom. I don't like them kratom, man. Them things, they give me heartburn every at night when if I take any, and then I lay down that night to go to bed, I end up with bad heartburn or indigestion. So, yeah, I know somebody that kind of fits that description, Lisa. What mom wouldn't give her autistic child his med? Valo? I don't know that there's more natural ways to calm them down, and why is it that everybody wants to calm their kids down with medicine instead of just teaching them I don't know, but
Thing.
did they ever figure out if Chad killed his wife? There's no drugs involved in this.
Dude, that's horrible.
Ah.
Yeah.
Plus returned JJ's service dog. Yeah, I know nothing about none of this, so I have no idea.
Yeah, it seems to be a pretty big case. And I just glanced over it, but yeah, it's allegedly like this girl and her new husband killed her kids and then flew to Hawaii. That's as far as I got. Apparently, there's more. It's like, wow, there's more after that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Rodney, I'd have to agree. Just because somebody is a little bit different, child, adult, doesn't matter. Just because they're a little bit different doesn't mean that you need to force chemicals into their into them. You know, it's some of that autism. I've noticed that a lot of people that have kids with autism, sometimes the kid will find their own niche, and I think it's something that the parents should help do, is find something that they are extremely interested in, and let them, let them flourish like that. It's not I don't know. Everybody wants to calm them down and make them suitable for society, and they're the way that God made them. why not embrace that, you know? And I know it trust me, it's hard to do. Our grandson is autistic, and trust me, he drives me nuts sometimes, but you know, we try to embrace it the best way we can.
Yeah.
um but they come to us the way God created them. Why not leave it that way? Why not why not try to help them find something that, you know, some kids it's music. They've got to put music in their ears all the time, and some kids like I have a stepdaughter that we call it banging, but it's constant rocking, and things like that. Yeah, but you have to embrace it. I'm not saying don't give medicine to your kids or anything, although I don't particularly, my personal opinion, I don't do it. I wouldn't, but um not because I think it's shouldn't be done at all, but it's just I think everybody should embrace the autism and look at it and try to see the beauty in it. There's obviously there's beauty in it. Otherwise, God wouldn't have made it that way.
Yeah.
You know, for instance, a person that a child that is born with no arms and no legs. You have a choice when you end up with a child like that. You can embrace it or you can baby it. You baby it. Usually, they end up in a chair for the rest of their life with um, um, a laundry list of other problems, or they could end up like that guy. Everybody has seen him. Everybody's seen the memes. The guy, the full grown guy that I forgot his name, but he has no arms and no legs, and he's a inspirational speaker. And he's a awesome guy. You know, and it's because he didn't look at it as he's defected. He looked at it as he's blessed. He looked at the trials that are given to us as blessings. You know, and that's just my personal opinion on it. I don't mean to offend anybody that may have kids that you doctor them up with the medicine that are man made. It's just my personal beliefs. I don't believe making or pharmaceutical. It's best said the way I've always said it before is God did not give you a chemistry set. He gave you nature. You know, and that's been my favorite way of saying it. That's so you understand where I'm coming from. Just my own personal beliefs. I'm not trying to shove them on anybody, but it is something to think about. Give it a little thought, you know. There's a reason why people believe that way. So I follow that case. That's just messed up, Rodney. You've seen a guy swimming with no legs and no arms and called him Bob. That's messed up. Oh. That's almost as messed up. But I think the Bob one was funnier. No. But anyway, yeah, like the pharmaceutical medicines. I have felt that way for quite some time. I am very, very thankful that God took all of the addictions to pharmaceutical away from me. Years ago, I was
Yeah,
not
amen.
only the biggest pillhead around, but I also sold pills.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah, I know all about the oxys and the roxys.
the oxys, the roxys, the Lortabs, uh,
Yeah.
anything we can get our hands on. Xanax bars, those
Yeah.
sold good.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
whole gambit.
yeah,
That
but
yeah,
you know,
that's probably the worst addiction to kick. That or smoking cigarettes.
yeah,
But smoking
but
didn't
see,
kill me nearly as quickly as pharmaceuticals.
when you find yourself, and you can ask Selena, she'll tell you about it. She's seen it where I would get up in the morning and I would take two, three, maybe four Lord Tab, and then I would crush up a Roxy and snort it, and then take a Xanax or something to calm it back down a little bit, and then start my day.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then 2 or 3, maybe 4 hours later, I would go and snort a couple of Lord Tabs. I
Right.
mean, I'm surprised I got a nasal cavity left.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
when God took all of that from me, that was the very first thing that He taught me through through His Word and through His parables and through everything that I was studying at the time. That was the very first thing He taught me was about the pharmaceutical medicines versus the natural medicines.
Absolutely.
Now I'm simply a pothead with most of the
Yeah.
most of the
I hear you.
people. Yeah, most of the people label it as a pothead, but it's all natural.
Yeah.
I
God
don't
put
mess with.
cannabis and mushrooms here for a reason.
Huh?
Use them wisely.
Do what?
I said God put cannabis and mushrooms here for a reason.
Oh yeah,
Use them wisely.
yeah, yeah. Just like
Yeah.
mushrooms. There's uh, that's a whole different thing in itself. Everybody thinks, oh, that's a terrible drug. You're a drug abuser. You're a drug user. You're whatever this and that because you eat a couple of caps off of a couple of mushrooms and they made you feel really good. And they made you get up and accomplish things that you were needing to accomplish, and you're not hurting or anything else. But it's every bit of it's in the indulgement. How much do you indulge in it? It's um, like mushrooms, for instance. I haven't ate any of those in God knows how long. It's been a little while, but I have nothing against it. But pharmaceutical medicine, it's 90% of it's made of chemicals that were not designed to be for the human body. I mean, look, anybody that has prescriptions from a doctor, go look at the paperwork that you got the prescriptions from, and look at the big long list of side effects. And you got to ask yourself, why in the world would I take something that has that many side effects? And then you can look at your other medicine and realize that you were given one medicine for the issue that you told the doctor, and then you had another 4 or 5 medicines that you have no idea what they are. But when you get to looking at them, you realize they are to counteract the side effects. You end up having to take all of these different chemicals. Me personally, I like it the natural way. That's why.
You don't know enough about the genetic code to go ahead and fuck with it. Let's put it that way.
Exactly.
But, I mean, simplify it as quickly as possible. And that's the problem that you have in Western medicine is man thinks he's God, creates synthetic compounds, screws up creation, and then says, God did it. Like,
Exactly.
no, you did it, you dumbass. Take accountability for your actions.
All medicines are
In
hazmat.
this
Yeah.
country, you have no recourse. You cannot sue the pharmaceutical industry. If you're a patient and you sign a document, you should probably read it first. But that's essentially saying you have no legal recourse to sue the doctor or the company that manufactured the drug. Right? You need
Yeah. So you're
literally
putting your
to figure it out.
when you do that, you're putting your life in man's hands instead of God's hands. And as a believer, that doesn't make sense to me.
No. But
You
then
know,
again, testimony of
we're
people
supposed to
being
trust
sent
God
to
with
doctors
anything.
for surgery.
Well, yeah, but
So
you know, even then, do you go and just let any random doctor perform a surgery, or do you go and talk to the doctor and see where he's at, you know, and make sure that
well, I
he's
hope you
also,
go talk to him and not just take
yeah,
his word for it. But
exactly.
you
You
know,
don't know, you don't know from one from the other. You don't know that guy could walk into that surgery room and he's just having a bad day and
I'm
pissed off
not a
at his,
doctor, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
huh? Oh, not a doctor. I just say it Holiday Inn Express. But that's just, I don't know. I get a lot of repercussion for the way I believe on that. But it I don't know. It is what it is. It's just it's the way that it works right in my head. So
Okay.
forgive me if it's not the same way that you believe, those of you in the chat. But it's just it is something to think about. It is definitely something to think about.
Yeah. So it's Christmas Eve, y'all. What are y'all doing? What are you gonna do today?
What we're doing, we are. Well, I don't know. We're just kind of hanging out. There's really not much to do. Is if the sun pokes out a little bit and stuff, I'm probably just gonna go and work on some more stuff outside.
Awesome. Yeah. Babe, what are we doing today? What are we doing today?
So
We're going to her house today?
they will release a virus. Right.
Oh, kick ass. So we're going over to mom's house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And then tomorrow, I guess she's coming over here. That's what we're doing. We're gonna eat food and like celebrate each other and be like, "Thank you for being here and being a part of my life, and I love you."
Exactly. Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah,
We
man.
wish we wish we could have made it to Oklahoma to uh we wanted to go and see Maddie. Her birthday was the 18th, 17th, sorry, 17th. We wish we could have been up there. We were hoping to be, but hey, that's fine. We're here.
Cool.
We're gonna enjoy it and embrace this holiday season. Just four of us.
Cool. Y'all staying local or you're not traveling?
Nah, we ain't. We don't have anywhere to travel, and quite frankly, I don't trust that car enough yet. I mean, I got to get new tires for that car. That car's got knots on the tires. It sits there and does this all the way down the road. You know, it's quite literally. I only use it to creep into town and back.
Yeah.
I mean, I have.
I need a new battery for our Toyota.
Huh?
Our battery died in our Camry, so we gotta.
Oh yeah.
That eventually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So. Me. Say hi.
Hey, buddy.
Hi, guys. Toberto.
Preparation H is for hemorrhoids. It'll clear up bags under your eyes.
Oh, yeah, it'll also allow you to pass a tape test in the Army.
It'll what?
So in the Army, you have to get what's called height and weight. So they take your measurements and make sure that you're within a certain percentage of body fat. And if you're over, then they take what's called your height and weight measurements. They call it busting tape. And guys that are a little heavy around the stomach, they'll take Preparation H, put it around them, and then saran wrap themselves for 24 hours to shrink down so that they'll make tape. Yes.
That works.
It works. You guys
got
like take
plenty of
food
belly
and pieces
fat.
off of their waist doing that.
I got plenty of belly fat.
That's like that. So
Dude, I thought it was funny.
I need more coffee.
Oh, now we ain't going to start talking about preparation H now. He said preparation H is good on the whole. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jeez almighty. I don't know. Anyway. Subject change. Moving on.
So, yeah.
The conversations we have.
I know, right?
Especially when Rodney gets in here. Rodney, you know, Rodney's been with ever since I got monetized. He's been a moderator on the channel ever since then. I've gotten more questions about him than anybody else because of the way he talks and the way he talks in other chats and stuff, you know. And I get more questions about him than anything, and nobody understands. But I get the guy. I understand him. He's really, he just has a really sick sense of humor, but he's really a cool guy. And they don't get that. They're like, how in the world does him? Hey, that's our Rodney. We love him to death.
Absolutely.
He's a trip. Can we go to Walmart? Go to Walmart. I didn't. What for? Selena got in here asking him to go to Walmart.
You want to go to Wally World? Walk around a bit?
I guess she's wanting to go to Wally World. Wally World's too far away. Man. It's like 20-something miles to.
Oh, dude.
Well, no, Walmart would be like more like 30 miles.
Beyond that.
Huh?
That's far, dude. Is there a highway that makes that distance a little easier?
Yeah, not too bad.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah, I've got one 20 miles one way and then 20 miles the other way. I got another one. It doesn't matter which one I want to go to. Yeah, it's a little ways.
Where'd it go, Beats?
She must be needing some. We don't have any cash on us. All we have is like $20 in the PayPal, so she must be needing something from the store.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe she's gonna do it. Maybe we better do that. She might be doing a big dinner or something. And I don't know what the weird infatuation is, but call me crazy. I love food.
Yeah,
Hey, what in the world on their stoves in Japan? They have a little push thing that sticks up in the middle where the pot sits on it and keeps the flame from.
I've never been to Japan.
Been watching these cooking shows for the last 3-4 days. Japan cooking.
Grateful Dead for the last 4 days.
Hmm.
I didn't understand the whole fascination with the Grateful Dead, so it's like I spent like the last couple of days trying to understand it.
I was watching Dusty's the video I posted up, and if y'all haven't seen it, please go and watch it. It's nice. As a matter of fact, can you put a link to that video in the chat?
Which video?
The video I have of him singing on the couch.
Yeah, easily. I've watched that video like 100 times by now. So.
Yeah, well, keep it going. That thing's already got over 1,000-something views. But
yeah, give me a second, I'll do it.
Yeah, anyway, I watched him yesterday, and I think you're right. I think that's the best way I've heard that brother and sister song.
Yeah, there's.
I would have
Dude,
loved to
I'll
have,
put that up against Jerry Garcia, bro. Like
I
Dustin
would
just
I
nails
would
it.
have loved to have gotten a chance to record him um do an actual good recording of just that song. That would have been cool. Alien got on the stream yesterday, and I don't know. He seemed like a little out of sorts.
Alien?
Um, Alien, yeah.
Like, yeah, I haven't heard from him in a minute. Like, what was going on with him?
I don't know. Mad Max video says pray. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. I can't get him. He won't get a hold of me, and I haven't been able to find him to get a hold of him.
Interesting. Cool. I caught him. Oh, come on, Beach. Caught one.
Even the small shed blew down. Oh no!
Man, it sounds like y'all were in a hurricane or something. God.
Oh, no, not a hurricane, but it was a pretty good little storm last night. That's I mean, I've seen much bigger storms than that, but it's been a little while. Yeah, that was well, I seen we lost a couple of people, so I guess a couple of people went over there to see that
Is it Mad Max doing or what?
the Dusty thing. Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I can
Very,
listen
very
to that every
talented,
single morning,
and
every single evening,
honestly,
and be set.
honestly, I want to take the video, the first video he did when we was out there at the treehouse.
Yeah.
When he sang the very same song, and I liked it better that way. He was healthier before his before the addictions took him over. But I'd like to. I was going to put them up there. I mean, that's a definite um yeah, it's a
Yeah,
definite
I would
thing.
like to somehow extract that video, just for like the first and the last song. The middle song's all right, but
It show how being around the wrong people can destroy a person. I mean, it never destroyed his heart, never destroyed who he was. He was always he's an outstanding dude, no matter what. But yeah, it's just when the addictions take over, it's terrible, and
I had
a
a
lot of
friend that
people don't
told me this a long time ago. He said, if you hang out in a barbershop long enough, you're going to get a haircut.
exactly.
And his meaning of that is, if you're surrounded in an environment like the slabs where every kind of substance known to man is easily accessible, it's only a matter of time before you pick up and become a part of that environment.
I was really disgusted when I got to watching that and got to thinking about it and realizing just how much it took a grown man that was probably almost 3 times my size, and then took him down to half my size, and is living in a hole in the desert with rattlesnakes. You know what I mean? And it just my heart goes out to those out there at Slab City. It really does, and it's just it's terrible to see something like that be not only allowed but more or less encouraged. By and That's why me personally, I won't ever go back to the slabs. It's not because they threatened me and told me I wasn't allowed to. It's because I just have nothing. I have no reason to go back out there.
It's not what it once was.
No, it's not at all. It was doing wonderful, but I think the reason why it seemed like it's not what it was is because we were down at the canal and we weren't really up there in the slabs. It wasn't, it wasn't until um after Mike had got arrested and then the people from the slabs started coming down that it started getting that way, and Lord forgive me if it sounds judgmental, but we were fine outside of the community. It was when we got into the community is when things went south, you know. And like you said, you hang around in a barbershop long enough, you're going to get a haircut. And, luckily we left before we got haircut. So, but it's a sad story. It's a really a bad, sad story. And
Yeah.
oh yeah, we're much better off where we're at. But it is sad, and what's even worse is there's a lot of really good people out there in the slabs. I've met them and I've seen them, but they are overtaken by their addictions, and it's because there's too many people around there just pushing, and it's too easily accessible. And a person with a dope addiction does not need to be going out to the slabs. A person with a desire to be off grid and a kind of a loner, he would do fine. But a person that is a sociable person and is trying to stay away from drugs in order to have a better life for themselves, they don't need to go out there. That is not advisable. Because if you have any kind of addictions, it's going to play on your addictions. It's going to, and it's going to wreak havoc.
It's yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what I needed all along, and that's the land that we have here. This is our permanent homestead. We're not going anywhere. We're here for the long haul, and our goal is to
Goats and stuff.
Our goal is to get completely off grid, and we get to build all the crazy stuff we want to and have fun like we want to, but we don't have anybody.
Build the pond.
Huh?
Toby wants his fish. He's saying build the pond already.
Oh yeah, I know. I gotta get started on that. Figure out how I'm gonna get it. I'm trying to figure out what material I need to use to dam that up.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you could do a lot with that, and then I'm stealing an idea from another brother of mine, Ash. But he ended up doing the same thing. I don't think he has like a channel or anything, but he has his own homestead and built his own pond and everything. And one of the things he did is he dedicated the pond to one of his following brothers. It was his best friend in the service, this guy named Shrum. So, you could dedicate the pond to.
Well, thank you very much for that, Sean. I appreciate that very much, because that just made my mind up. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the exact same thing. You just answered it for me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know how I'm going to incorporate it, but we're gonna build that pond and we're gonna dedicate it to Dusty.
I like it. I second that motion.
That's gonna be the Grateful Dead, the Grateful Dead pond for Dusty. Yeah, that'll work.
So yeah, that's what
Copy the beaver. Yeah, I'm just thinking of how I want to do it. I was thinking about trying to buy blocks or something, cinder blocks, and come up on the one side and then back it with a lot of that clay You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
just that way, I can do it that way, and that way I can actually put like a drain pipe from the bottom side that I can plug off and let the pond fill up. But if I ever need to drain the pond, I can pull that out. That way, the what at the lowest point, we'll have a pipe come out of there, and then at the highest point, we'll have it down at a V in the center to where it can the overflow where it keeps overflowing, and that will give me a whole wall right there to work with, water wheel or whatever else.
Yes.
Well, we must have got
Fish and
rather
lilies
interesting.
and frogs and birds and all kinds of stuff in it.
We must have got interesting content. We done ran 18 minutes over and didn't even think about it.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Anyway,
Well, now we can
I'm gonna
talk
go
about the
ahead and
dam.
I'm
Rodney
gonna go
says
ahead and give.
follow a beaver. Follow the beaver and make the dam. I like
Well,
that idea.
I'm fixing to get my day started. I guess I'm fixing to make a trip to Walmart.
All right, you have fun
So,
with it. I'm gonna go catfishing and try and catch me a tiger.
yeah, there you go. Hopefully, my let's see. Yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, we gotta go. We're gonna go ahead and I guess go up there to Walmart and
Cool.
I wonder what she's needing at Walmart because I only got $20 in PayPal.
Well, go find out, silly. I'm gonna go get some coffee and go say hi to the missus and do all that jazz.
Yeah, I need to go find out because I ain't got a whole lot of gas. So, all right, love you guys.
Love you too.
Have a blessed day and a Merry Christmas. Hey, we're not doing this tomorrow morning, right?
No, it's Christmas. Y'all do something
Okay.
else.
I'm just making sure we're not gonna be streaming tomorrow morning. So we'll see y'all the day after tomorrow, Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Love you guys. Have a blessed day. And if I don't speak to you before then, a Merry Christmas.
Yep. Jesus loves you, and so do I.
Yep.
Bye.
Jesus loves you. Have a great day.